What is going on, guys? This is TheLostYeti here, and today we are playing In the Rays of Light. This is a dystopian future game, sort of. It is a game that I picked up from Red Art Games a while back, and we are already popping right into the game. So, Red Art Games, if you're not familiar, is a physical game printing company based out of France, if I'm not mistaken. And I am a collector of said games. Well, I like games that are very obscure, and this would be one of them. And having them physically printed is one amazing thing. I would imagine you could probably find this game on Steam, and if you are interested in doing so, I will leave a link to it in the description of each of these episodes. But anyways, this is a game based on a dystopian future, like I said, with a handful of puzzles going on here, and I believe we are going to try to figure out what is going on. Now, apparently we can't get out of this, and the subtitles being on is kind of helpful for our immediate future. We can't open that door, and all we are running off of is that the light will lead me. Now, what are you? Are you a flashlight? That would make all too much sense. I find it comical that I literally heard no voice, and yet subtitles said it might be useful. Had it not been for that, I don't think I would have even known to pick this up. Also, oh my god, it got exponentially darker. Don't adjust your screens, ladies and gentlemen. It is considerably darker here. Yep, that's flashlight. So, anyways, guys, this is gonna be my game for a little bit to kind of just talk and chill with you guys. You know, we're in a weird spot on the channel right now where I'm kind of between games, and I'm kind of figuring out what we want to do for the channel. So this might be a long thing. This might be a short thing. I don't really know. I don't even know how long this game technically is. So, hope you guys come along for the ride. If you guys are new here, coming in for In the Rays of Light, what brought you here? Because this is a relatively weird and obscure game, like I was saying. And oh, that is all types of gross. Thank you. Um, Frankly, I don't know what would have brought you here, but either way, hey, welcome. You are okay. Something to tear the blanks. That's cool. But maybe a crowbar around here somewhere. I'm just curious why everyone wants to come hang with the Yeti, but y'all are welcome here to come and chill and tell me about your day, because mine was an eventful one. Today, as we're just kind of wandering around looking for a crowbar, which hopefully I'll find at some point soon. Or can I just jump out the window? Is that also an option? No, jumping out the window is not an option, ladies and gentlemen, in case you were curious. Today's fun adventures in the world of Yeti, was I had a soon-to-be flat tire. Lovely, I know. Adulting at its finest. Oh, hey, my dog is awake. Hello, Alpha. He's a black lab for those of you who may or may not be new here, and he is a bundle full of joy and also a pain in my rear because he likes to take the entirety of my bed. But yeah, so got a bubble in my tire, technically, and I had to go and drop that off at the garage, which is fun. So it'll be there now until for you will be a time in the past, but for me is a time in the future. What a concept of videos! And I will have to be taking my my secondary vehicle to work tomorrow, which will be super fun because right now we are in the middle of winter, and hopefully tomorrow is a better day. But my secondary vehicle is a older Camaro, and it doesn't like the snow. In fact, it doesn't like to grab any sort of traction when the temperature is below like 50 degrees. So that'll be an adventure. I don't work very far away from home, but it will be an adventure nonetheless. Okay, so I still don't see this crowbar. I'm assuming that's what it's going to take for me to pry the door open. And it doesn't appear like there's any other strong beam-like structures. Perhaps. Unless I looked right at it, looked right past it, which is a possibility. Would not put it past myself. Let me see, can I open you? Oh, the door is also locked. What a convenient world that we live in. The video game. Ah. But you might be asking yourself, hey, Yeti, how did you find yourself in this predicament? Why do you have a bubble in your tire? Well, let me tell you. So, as we are looking for this, I actually just got back from going down to New Jersey, and I have a buddy that lives down there. So if you're in the New Jersey area, well, very cool, because I was down by you, and as we were pulling into the area where his apartment complex is, there was a very generously sized Home Depot, but also a pothole. And I hit one of them, and I can tell you it was not the Home Depot. Oh, this looks like a friable thing. Don't know how I missed that the first time, but I'll take it. And one thing leads to another. You avoid a pothole, but like, you can only do so much. And I was fine and dandy, and you know, I thought everything was swell, and I got back the other day, and everything looked swell, and then oh my brightness! Good Lord, second coming of, I don't know, chicken. I found a little bump, and you know, naturally, for those of you who are not familiar, I'm also a engineering student, and I'm like, hey, guess who's not being an idiot and driving even further away from home to go to class today? So emailed the professor, did the song and dance. I will, excuse me, I, we, he, you. That's not English. Oh, I will help you. That is English. Right, okay. Very good, Yeti. You can read the English language. Maybe not. I mean, it is very clearly we're supposed to go this way. Also, I appreciate the toggleable subtitles, but maybe less so right about now. I can only assume that this was an intended direction for us to go. I can jump. I can jump and twerk on the table. That's a possibility. I can jump down from here. That is less of a possibility. So we can toggle items in our inventory, which is good to know. Good to know for the future if we have to have a handful of things. Do we see the possibility of opening this door? No, that door is locked. That door is so locked that it shall never be opened. And this cannot be busted down. Which leaves the conveniently placed doors at the end of the hall, which also are locked. Oh, no. They're perfectly open, and I just clicked on the wrong door the first time through. Okay, so that brings us here for the lecture hall. Speaking of class, no, can't go in there. We see times of old when people actually liked each other. Something that I cannot pick up. And then we've got a couple lockers over here. Yeah, so moral of the story here is potholes are evil and don't trust them. But also, ironically enough, my buddy that I went to go visit also got a flat tire. Hello? Right. I didn't think this was a horror game. And I am already regretting my decisions. Also, that bench was haunted AF. I saw it popping in and out of existence. Perhaps turning on some electricity would be helpful. Although this is perfectly flat against the wall. Does that make sense? Ah, yes, the video game. Excuse me, I believe that this is different than before. Oh, that's pleasant. Enjoyable, even. Are any of you pick upable? Including you? I would love to take you with me. There we go. Book. Road to something? Country roads, take me home. A plane is imprinted onto this like a... dude, that's not how TVs work. Also, that is not how L brackets work. They're mounted upside down. Because the weight of the TV would eventually bend that downwards. Right? Okay. Stop making too much sense here, Yeti. Let's get the heck out of here. Are any of you openable? Or containing useful information? Probably not. Probably not. See some fire barrels? Because naturally those... Because they are red, therefore must explode into many pieces. Also, nice little vehicular. Doesn't look like much. Looks like a little voxel or something. Oh, I do see that, though. Ah, more people that we should probably care about. So those more related to the building of the building, perhaps, but the building itself. You know, maybe this was a relevant building, somewhat of this game's story. Don't know, wouldn't know. Going into this game, pretty much sight unseen, other than the fact that the cover looked good. You know, don't ever judge a book by its cover, except entirely do that when choosing your video games. Follow Yeti's explanation here. I am totally someone to do that with books, though. I mean, like, you know how books have that, like, one little blurb section that's usually on the inside of the cover or on the reverse of the cover, I should say, or on the reverse of the book entirely, and that just summarizes the entirety of the book. Honestly, if that doesn't hook you, I'm not the type of person to, like, read a chapter, like, read the first chapter and be like, all right, this hooked me. It's like, nah. If it ain't there, Chief, it ain't there at all. Although my girlfriend's much more the authority on reading. I haven't been doing much of it these days besides that for what's required for my education and or for documentation purposes, which is not nearly as enjoyable. Believe it or not, reading like OSHA guidelines is not a 10 out of 10. It's a requirement and not something that is overly enjoyable. And I'm walking over to the dumpster, not totally segueing from OSHA guidelines, because I just want to make sure there's nothing in here, like documentation or OSHA guidelines. Okay, so let's keep it moving, keep it going. I guess we're gonna want to check out that building. Forgive me for wandering around a little bit. I think part of this exploration is frankly just that, the exploration of the wild blue yonder. And I don't know if actually cutting much of this footage would do this game justice. So I hope you enjoy just hanging out with me, spending your day with me, talking like buddy old pals, old friends. So, oh, look at that. Why is the pipe's green? Which is very interesting. I don't know if that's supposed to be in relation to like colors or anything. But can I open you with you? Doorknob tied with strong twine. We totally need scissors or machete. So we're gonna go and look for that. Let's actually put our pipe away. I said pipe. Oh, away. Thank you. And on we go. Perhaps there's more information in this vehicle because why not? It's just conveniently open. Also, what is stopping? Oh, the boot does open though. Hello. Why does it say beta? Ooh, like beta radiation? This does very much sound like that of is it Geiger counter? Is that what counts radiation? Forgive me, I'm not too educated on that. So perhaps this is a place of nuclear fallout, which is not something I really considered, although it would explain quite a few things. We'll let that thing keep going because, you know, Chernobyl is a happy, fun place. Let's make our way over to this bus and see if there's anything else. But yeah, so for the channel, that's kind of what we're looking at. I might look to replace Super Auto Pets in the near future, at least until more things come out. Also, speaking of Chernobyl, I do see the gas mask there. And I'm thinking about putting this in on the Wednesday slot, but you guys will see that if that is the case. So probably this on Wednesdays. On Fridays, we'll probably be seeing more of the itch.io stuff. If you guys enjoy that, the indie games, I think you do. At least I do. And take it from there. If you guys have any suggestions, I am open to it for what you'd like to see or what you think I'd like. Listen, I'm here to have fun and make content that I enjoy, that you enjoy, and that everyone wins. So, yeah, I'd love to open the door. Can we do this with a prying device, perhaps? Oh, yes, we can. Do you perhaps have a knife of some sort? I will also settle for some other item that will get me further. Okay, had to hop a little bit there, but that's fine. What do you have? Because we were very intentionally supposed to be here. Okay, I see you. The dispatcher suddenly halted his itinerary and instead went in another direction. He warned that it was important to bring all final destination. During the trip, we took 10 more new people. We reached the spot without any explanation. We were divided into groups and we were sent into the building. What is this, like a nuclear fallout shelter, my guy? We can't quite grab that. Jerry can grab that. Interesting. There's not too much fuel left. That was not what I was expecting to be able to grab, to be honest. Hopefully we don't need that for anything too serious. And it is not... Oh, it's a totally non-usable item. Well, it is a usable item. It's not in one of our, swinger slots. For lack of better phrasing. Very interesting. Now, actually, in the meantime, as we're wandering around here, I will say we actually did, unfortunately, have a Lost series to the channel. You will not be seeing it, but I did actually try playing Away the Survival series, if you are familiar with that at all. It is essentially a nature documentary game that I thought could be kind of good as a filler game. And we got like 3/4 of the way through that game before I realized that my audio was horribly mixed. And you could not hear me because the music in that game is super aggressive. And unfortunately, that is just how the cookie crumbles. We lost that footage because I was pretty much done with the game, and I didn't finish the game, at least as of recording this. I have not finished the game. So we might revisit that at some point, but I don't know what to do with that footage. So if you guys notice any lapse in content for a little bit, that would be why. Because it takes a lot of time to record and edit these things, and I did not notice that that was a problem until I got to the editing phase. And I already had like 3 or 4 episodes recorded, which is fun, as you might imagine. A map, excellent. Yeah, okay, that's so helpful. Why do we care about a map? So there's a question mark in front of... Very interesting. Okay, there's a question mark in front of the admissions which we found before. Which is you. Why are you question mark? More of this stuff. There we go. Moscow University for the Humanities is an honorable educational authority in the Russian capital. It has a superb reputation and gave the world a lot of talented specialists in the science of law, psychology, neuropsychology, and marketing. The third building is most recent and built in the 80s by Soviet workers, distinguished by its strict style, which was popular during those days. This monumental building shows all power and greatness of national education, pays tribute to the sponsor that provided help and support. God bless Russia and whatever that is, Raduga? And now, question is, does this... Very helpful. That still keeps a question mark. So, I think the first thing is to investigate this phone, which would be all the way at the end, and then under this way, there's a phone right here. Why do we care about phones? They're on the map for a reason. I'm at a payphone. Ooh. Well, maybe we need that for the claw machine also. RHA. Heart. Very cute. Very cute pet name. 10 out of 10. Oh, wait, soda machine. Can I use you? I guess I can. It doesn't seem like it did much there, dude. I got some corn. Corn from a can. Very nutritious. Okay, understood. Let's see. Okay, I wish this map would update. R1 map. So we did investigate that. Is there anything else? I guess on the far side. On the far side, we can at least check out whatever the security it was. In here, we are now at security. Oh, don't like that. Do we not die in this process? Thanks. Oh, this looks like something we were supposed to do. Hi, Mr. Bird. The call for the ministry is like a bolt from the blue. First 3 seconds, the brain refuses to believe what's been said, but the recognition and horror comes slowly. However, the emotions held inside, one can keep calm and clear mind. Management is gone. Now I can guess why, and everything rests on our shoulders. That's a momentous decision as soon as possible. Are we dropping a nuke on ourselves? Because, like, that is the impression that I am getting. Ooh, keys. Keys to what exactly, though? Keys to what exactly? Possibly the Basamente or across the street. Or you haven't? You just have keys. Okay. That's fine, dude. Besides that, there was also a circle over this way. First of all, there's a WC over here. Water cooler, maybe? Is there anything else worthy of my time? WC. Why would we care about WC? Guess these guys are not very popular. You know, WC, good old Winston Churchill. I mean, what else do you want here, dudes? Oh, I see. The key opens this door. Is the key now gone from my inventory? Yeah, the key's now gone from my inventory. We are now in the lecture hall. Whoa, dude. God bless Russian education. That's creepy. Thought that was a silhouette back there. Don't like that in the slightest. Can we turn the lights on, please? And thank you. Another Rolex. Why is everyone just leaving their watches here on the ground? Like, that's just weird, my guys. Also, why am I getting that weird shadow, dude? Oh, this is probably another very important thing. It's strange, but every item has been forgotten or lost by someone. Every word has been scratched into the surface of the table. Every chair might be a significant part of history here. Interesting in the future. Will this all matter? Just as we value Greek something or other? Anaphora? Also, your brackets are also mounted upside down again, dude. Don't you understand how brackets work? Alright, let's open up that map for a hot second. It very clearly had something on the middle of the stage as well as a question mark on the corner of the stage. So I'm curious on what that could be. Was it something of usefulness to us? So try to keep that in mind. I guess our next move is to find electricity. Because it seems like there's a couple things we could do here with said electricity. Let's open this map real quick. Alright. Is there anything on the second level? Archive? We are in the lecture hall. Can't confirm that much. You have a choice to go into the light or stay in the dark. Well, guys, I think that's where we're going to want to be calling this one. We have a lot more to discover, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. And next time, we're going to be checking out more of the second story, hopefully finding a machete and getting the heck out of here is my guess. But until then, I hope you guys did enjoy. As always, this has been your host, The Lost Yeti, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of In the Rays of Light. See you guys then.